Hello there, and welcome to math class. This video does not have a workbook page. This is just something that I want to share with you. It has helped me personally when I was learning math, and I've used this for years and years teaching math to adult students. So I want to give you the opportunity to hear this explanation and to see how this works, and hopefully it will help you as well. So if you find a blank sheet in your notebook in the math section, and I'm going to call this page Building Up and Breaking Down. Building Up and Breaking Down. And I want you to think about this idea for just a minute. Just about everything, if not everything, that you will ever do in math involves building up or breaking down. You are either building up numbers or you're breaking down numbers to figure out an answer. So if we understand about building up and breaking down, that's going to help us to understand math much, much better. So to show you how this works, I want you to draw yourself a box. And let's cut that box into 4 quadrants, 4 sections. Let me try that again and get it straight. And we're going to use this matrix, this picture, to explain building up and breaking down. So in the columns, I'm going to say, let's call this the building up column. And this one is the breaking down column. And then for my rows, I'm going to call this the one-time row, and this the more than one time row. Okay. And I'm going to start with this quadrant right here. So we are building up one time. This is addition. So if you are reading a story problem that is talking about building up something one time, you probably need to use addition to solve it. And here's what I mean. Let's suppose that I am making gift bags for the children in my class. Okay? And so I'm going to put 3 cookies in each gift bag. If I just have 2 students in my class, I could put 3 cookies in one bag, 3 cookies in another bag. That's a total of 6 cookies. And then I'm done. I only have 2 students. But what if I have more than 2 students? What if I'm building up these gift bags, but I have to do it more than once? For example, here's 1 student, 2 students, 3 students, 4 students, 5 students, 6 students, 7 students, 8 students, 9 students, 10 students. So I am doing this more than one time. This is repeated addition, and we don't call it repeated addition. We're going to call it multiplication. So if you are building up more than once, you want to use multiplication. So let's count this right here. I'm going to count by 3s. So I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. That's 30 cookies that I would need for 10 students. The much easier way to write this is 3 cookies times 10 students. That's 30 cookies total. So if you are building up more than once, you want to use multiplication. If you're only doing the building up one time, then you would use addition. So what if we're breaking down? If we're breaking down just one time, that is subtraction. For example, I have 30 cookies in a bag and I take 5 of them out. Just 5. I do it one time. That leaves me with 25 cookies. I only take it away one time. What if, and this is going to be division, I have 30 cookies and I have 6 students and I need to break down that 30 evenly. This is where I am breaking it down not one time. I'm not just taking away some cookies. I'm breaking down that whole total into equal amounts. So this would be 30 divided by 6 is 5. That would be 5 cookies per student. So if I am building up one time, I use addition. If I am building up many times, I use multiplication. If I am breaking down one time, I use subtraction. If I'm breaking down many times, I use division. So let's practice just a little bit. I'm going to give you some examples and let's see how this can help us. And I'm just going to write phrases, not whole word problems. So let's call these the examples. And here's the first one. I have 60 pencils to share with 12 students. So first, let's decide. Am I building up or am I breaking down? Well, I already have the big bag of pencils. They're already built up. Sharing is breaking down. Okay, the question is, am I breaking it down one time or 12 times? And I'm doing it 12 times. There's more than one student. So breaking down more than one is division. So this math problem would be 60 divided by 12, which is 5. Okay, here's another example. I want to combine 2 apples and 3 oranges in a basket. Am I building up or breaking down? So picture the basket and picture me putting 2 apples and 3 oranges in there. Combining is building up. So I'm saying 2 and 3. I'm only combining one time. That's addition. So there would be 5 pieces of fruit in the basket. How about this one? I have 10 baskets with 5 apples in each and I want to know how many apples I have in total. So let's draw a picture. That's a good strategy too. So this is going to be a basket, and one basket has 5 apples in it. And how many of these baskets do I have? There's 2, 3, 4, 5, and let me just copy these to make the 10, because I need 10 baskets. There they are. I don't need that word apple though. So here are my 10 baskets that each have 5 apples. So I want to know how many apples in all. That's building up. I'm building up the same thing over and over. I'm doing 5 apples 10 times. So that is 50 total when I build it up. And here's one more. Let's suppose that I have 26 fish in an aquarium. And I give 10 of them to my friend because the aquarium is too crowded. How many fish are left? So am I building up or am I breaking down? I'm breaking down. I'm taking my 26 fish, I'm giving 10 away, but I'm only doing it one time. I'm not doing it over and over again. So 26 minus 10 is 16 fish left. So those are some examples of building up and breaking down. And I will refer to this idea as we go through our problems, especially when we're doing word problems. I will try to remind you about building up and breaking down. But hopefully this strategy will help you to figure out what you need to do. Even when you get into algebra and geometry, into those advanced math subjects, ask yourself, am I building up? If so, you're either adding or multiplying. Am I breaking down? You're subtracting or dividing. And sometimes you will have to do both in one problem. So you will get into questions like that as well. But I hope this has helped you at least to think through this a little bit. I will see you in the next video, and we will actually start practicing with word problems. Have a great day.